guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I want to talk to you guys about the time that I got diagnosed with cancer. Many of you know that I was diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia on July 26, 2017. I'm gonna do kind of like a quick backstory to that because I want to let other people know what it feels like or what I felt like before I knew that I had cancer. Obviously, I got diagnosed during the summer. I live in Texas and summers are really hot here. And I just thought that everything that was happening to me was because it was super hot outside, but it really wasn't. I don't remember when I started feeling bad. I just know that I would run out of breath super fast. Also, I got a lot of headaches and I would also get dizzy. I remember getting dizzy the most, being tired all the time, just running out of breath, and I just thought it was because of the heat outside, but it wasn't. So I noticed that my lips were losing a little bit of color, but I just thought I needed to drink water. I would just put kind of like a lipstick over it, but not like a lipstick like this. I would put like something that would be similar to my lip color but better. I would just put that over it, and then I would wear makeup, so I didn't really notice that I was pale until one day I didn't wear makeup to my job, and my mom went to go pick me up, and she decided to go inside my job. So she went and she saw me from a distance, and she said that I was pale, like I was yellow. I don't even have anything to compare it to, but she said that I was super yellow and that she was worried, but she thought it was like anemia or something. So she scheduled an appointment at my clinic. One of the doctors there, she just put me in a diet, and she said that she would see me in 3 months. The doctor also drew blood. They took blood samples from me, and they said that they would call back in 2 weeks, or if anything came back wrong, they would call as soon as they found out. The next day I was working. One of my coworkers, she worked next door as well. So she came in and she was like, "Hey, have your parents called you?" And I was confused because I had just started working there. I had like 3 weeks there, and I was like, "What? Why is she calling me about my parents? Why is she asking me about my parents?" So she was like, "Oh, our boss called me and said that your mom was crying and that she was on her way to come get you." I was scared and I didn't know what to do, and we didn't know what to do because I was alone, and if I left, the store was gonna be left alone. So I left, and then I got in the car with my sister. She was like, "Yeah, they called and they said that we need to take you to the hospital and you need blood transfusions as soon as possible." I was like, "Okay, maybe I just need blood transfusions, it's okay, like chill out." So I got home and I took a shower because I did not want to go dirty to the hospital. And once I was out of the shower, we were on our way to the hospital, and once we got there, they were just asking us like, "Why are you here? Who sent you here?" And everybody was like, all the people that was with me, which was my aunt, my cousin, my 2 sisters, and my mom, they kind of just like all pointed at me. And then I was kind of like the elephant in the room, and everybody was just looking at me. And then they took me into this little room, and then I guess one of the nurses there, she was asking me lots of questions. She took my weight, my height, all the questions that they ask at hospitals. And then they were like, "Okay, we're gonna take you to this other room, and they're gonna start an IV line on your arm." So they started the IV, and then they took some blood samples and some urine samples. So we were just waiting. We were all hungry because it was all unexpected. So my sister and my cousin went to the Chick-fil-A inside of the hospital to go get some food for us. And I remember it was like 6:30 whenever they went to go get some food, and we were still waiting for some answers because we were waiting and we didn't know what was happening. Around 7:30 ish, my oncologist now, she came in and she just kind of pulled up a chair to my bed. I think she said something like, "We looked at your blood samples and we saw some leukemia cells." And then she pulled out a paper and a pen, and then she started writing like, "Oh, there's 2 types of leukemia." And then she started explaining everything to me and to my sister and to my mom. And it was so quiet in that room, and I'm never gonna forget. I looked over at my sister, and she just had like a shock face, like she was just shocked. And my mom was crying, and once I saw my mom cry, I started crying. And the room was so quiet, you could just hear us crying. And she was like, "I don't expect you guys to remember anything that I'm about to tell you, but I do want you guys to remember that you are gonna get through this." She explained everything, like how there's acute myeloid leukemia and acute lymphoblastic leukemia. And she said that they didn't have that much information about acute myeloid leukemia, but they had more information about acute lymphoblastic leukemia because it was the most common cancer in children. Once she explained that to us, she said that it was going to take 2 or 3 days for us to find out which kind of leukemia I had. I went to the restroom and I called the rest of my friends, and I went back in the room, and then my other sister was in there, and my aunt and my cousin, and you could just tell that they had been crying. We just waited a little bit more, and then they put my bands on my arm for the hospital stay. We got a room, and I still remember the room number. I remember who my first nurse was. Once we were on the oncology floor, my uncle had got there by that time. My uncle, he's like really funny, so he was trying to make us all feel better, and we were all laughing. And on July 27th, I was scheduled to have a surgery, which was for the port. And yeah, it all happened so quick, and I thought it was because it was really hot outside, but no, it was cancer talking. On March 26th is gonna be the 8th month that I was diagnosed, and it has been really hard, but I am still here. I'm smiling, and I am in remission. I've been in remission since December, which is basically they didn't see any leukemia cells in my bone marrow. I really want to make some more videos about cancer. I just don't know what people want to know because it's just so many things that happen, and I can talk about lots of my experiences, but I don't know what people want to know most. So if anyone wants to know anything about me or about cancer or about what has happened, please comment down below or Snapchat me or Instagram me. All my social media links will be down below, or you can just comment, like this video too. I want people to know that cancer is not easy. I want people to do something about cancer. I want to bring awareness to cancer. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and comment, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.